Hey biscuits, welcome back to the channel. So I thought instead of a cleaning video today, I'm gonna do talking head. Cause you know what? I like chatting with y'all. So I'm gonna talk about ways that lockdown has kind of changed my homemaking style. I am sure that lockdown has had a big effect on so many of us. Depending on what country or state you live in, your lockdown levels are very different. Some states in the United States are doing nothing, and it's just go forth and yonder at your own risk. Some states, like my state, have lessening lockdowns now. So Washington State is, kids are starting to be able to go back to school if you feel safe with that. I don't. I'm too high risk to send Abraham back yet. And some states are letting people dine in, not dine out. We're on a pretty strict lockdown here, personally, and then also just as the state. A lot of stuff isn't open. You can't do indoor dining. So it's just changed a lot of the way that we would live our lives, and I've been surprised when I sat down to think about this vlog, like, oh, what are ways that it's changed my style of homemaking? And I'm surprised that it changed as much as it has, but I think that being so solidly home and really like reflecting on like what matters, what are the non-negotiables, what are the really important parts of homemaking, it's oddly enough, it's made me a lot more laid back. It's really showing me like, you know what, just sit down, take it easy, go out in the yard and play, go for a walk. Like a lot of this stuff that I would normally be stressing over, I'm kind of like, it doesn't matter all that much. It's all good. So it's made me a lot more laid back, which I think is a good thing, because I think it's made me happier. Like I think for my family, I'm nicer and friendlier and happier because I'm not so stressed out. Because I know that the previous year, so like 2019, I feel like I was just more pulled from all sides and more stressed out about everything and just like taking things too seriously, and I think that impacted a bit of the way I interact with my family without meaning to, but looking back on it, I can see that it was just kind of like there were a lot of big life events and things, and it just stressed me out more than I meant it to or to allow it to, So number one thing that has changed for me is, it's just learning to like take it easy, man, not stress out so much. I still stress out over things more than I would like, but I'm trying to just relax more because I used to be really laid back. And then I feel like I had a year or two there where I was just putting so much pressure on myself, doing all this stuff, trying to live up to other people's expectations and needs in ways that were not healthy or helpful. So lockdown has definitely just made me chill out, bake some cupcakes, gluten-free, low carb, no sugar. Oh yeah, gestational diabetes for the win. Oh my God, doing the sweets biscuits. I cannot wait to get back to my mukbang videos on my main channel where I can eat delicious amounts of num-nums. Because I did a video for Patreon that was a no sugar root beer taste testing because I love to do sip and chat. So normally my top tier is all naturalism, and we sit around and we talk, or we clean, or we chat about self-care topics, and I always try to add in sip and chats because I think that's fun. So I make an interesting drink, chat about it, and we just talk about life. And this month I thought it would be fun to do one for the BFFs tier, which isn't the very top tier. And I was trying to think, what can I drink? Because I can't drink juice. I can't drink a lot of these other things that I would normally drink. And so I tried out this new root beer, and it was okay. But it made me miss real sugar. I know sugar's not good for you, but oh my God, does it taste it? It makes life so much more worth living. Okay, let me see what else I wrote down. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, this is totally true. So I took little notes on this because I was thinking before I came on here, like, oh, how has it changed? Because maybe I haven't put enough thought into that. I think without question, it's made me notice, and this is homemaking related, it's made me notice details. And I don't know if that is nesting pregnancy brain or lockdown. I kind of think, because I spent most of lockdown expecting, I definitely notice the details of things more. And maybe it's just because I'm home all the time, but like I was crawling underneath the sofa this morning, cleaning that out, and that, you know, I did all my baseboards earlier the other week, and I've been cleaning doorknobs and stuff, like just things that I might not have noticed, and maybe because I was just constantly on the go. We were going and doing this, going and that. We were traveling for work. You know, we were constantly going to Rob's for part of the week, and so we were just constantly back and forth, and we weren't just like hanging out at home. I don't know if we spent a solid week just at home since we moved here, because we've always been dashing to places, you know, a class or this or the gym or, you know, something that was distracting. And so just being home has really let me notice details. And because I'm more laid back now, I can be like, I noticed that, okay, I'll clean it. And then I'm happy about it. And it's funny that that's what's happened, because I think that it would be really easy to just go blind to like messes and cleaning stuff and household things. And maybe part of it has been that I've had to do this renovation in the middle of lockdown. Yay, mold, woo, woo, it's always fun to deal with. So maybe that's kind of affected too, that as I noticed other people having to fix things, it made me see like the details and things more. I was on my hands and knees scrubbing the shower the other day, you know, like, okay, this has got to come up, because I had a tile contractor that had to rebuild the shower from the studs up, and he left all this grout on the tub liner, or the shower basin, and I cannot get it up, so I'm going to have to message him. I'm going to have to give him a call and figure out, like, how do I get this grout up? It looks disgusting, because it's, like, splattered everywhere. But it was just, you know, it was the detail things. It would be really easy to go totally blind to and be like, oh, I don't know. Yeah. I think that lockdown has also really made me kind of prioritize my homemaking over doing a ton of new work projects. Like last year, I had lined up audiobooks that I was going to do the voice work for, that are my novels that I write and release. I had more video projects I was going to do. I was going to do my workout course way earlier in the year. Didn't end up launching that until October, November, because I just kind of let it be and was like, I can't keep all the balls in the air juggling. And so it made me really prioritize homemaking. I was like, well, what brings me and my life the most joy and the most bountiful glee, you know? And I was like, oh, it's caring for my family, it's caring for people. And it made me kind of reassess to what I was doing with work, is like, is everything I put out for work and that I'm making joyful? Is it helping other people be joyful? And that came about because I was thinking about my home life. Is everything I'm doing making me and my family happier and calmer and having a better life, like a cheerier life, you know, being able to be happy? And that was really important to me, that my focus really, not that it ever drifted away from that, but really refocus on that, and that I really take a good look and measure, like, is this a good thing that's making life better for people, you know? So I think I gleaned some good insights into my life and my patterns of a homemaker from lockdown. I'm ready for life to go back to normal. I would like to not have, now we're supposed to double mask, and I'm a claustrophobic asthmatic, so that's really difficult for me. I'm very good. I wear my mask, hand sanitizer. We follow it because we do not want to spread it or get it. But we're so ready to just like have a normal existence back. You know, Abraham wants to take wrestling classes, and we can't do that right now. I'm ready to have just like a wonderful, normal family life now that I've kind of gleaned these things from this very unusual time period in our lives. But it was fun to sit down and think about this question. Ask yourself this question. Write down a couple things that's changed for you. I feel like so much of my homemaking and my home life affects every single corner of my other parts of my life, that anything that affects my homemaking affects the entire spectrum of my life, because it's so interconnected, you know? I've built this little life that is very, very much based around homemaking and my love for it, and my passion for it, and my respect for homemaking. That homemaking is this beautiful art that we've kind of lost sight of really easily. And I love just embracing that more. And I think that's really fun. And I hope you can tell that in the videos too, that I'm having a lot of fun with them. Yeah, that I'm just enjoying being joyful. I think that's the big lesson is like, you can't control everything, but you can control if you want to be joyful or not in life. Okay, biscuits, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Tell me in the comments other cleaning video topics that you would like, or other talking head video topics you would like, because I'm kind of planning out what do I want to do on March. Do I want to keep doing all the cleaning videos that I normally do? Do I want to do more hauls? Because this channel over the years has kind of shifted a little bit kind of with my interests. And so I'm always looking for interesting ideas to make the channel more fun. I think I'm going to try to get back more into some of my fun game show videos too, to spread some joy. I'll see you in the next video. Love you all, biscuits. Big hugs. Woo!